Welcome back to Vampyr. I think the first thing we're gonna do this time is heal all the citizens in Whitechapel. Was it Whitechapel? It was Whitechapel. Because I need to save this district before it gets any worse. It's 3 people with fatigue. 1 with migraine, 1 with bronchitis. I do have the medicine for that. Where is my inventory? There. I have 4 treatments for fatigue, 1 for bronchitis, and nothing for migraine, but no matter. Is there anyone that's like... Alright, we're just gonna ignore that. Where do we need to go? This way. Alright.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
Oh, should we check that out first? No, I'll check that out later. I'm gonna heal citizens for now. I just need to find them first. Where are you?
It's
That's
locked,
locked.
all right.
Is the baby crying, or what is that? Where did it come from? Or is that a crow? Chapel Old Road. Alright, where am I? I'm in here. I don't really want to be in here, do I? I could go up here and then to the left. Alright. Just to get into it. Definitely gonna have some fights this episode, so I might as well get into the combat. Alright. Did they drop anything? He did. He didn't, apparently. Oh, level 14, who cares? Go on. Okay. He's a bit more dangerous. Ow. I'll just quickly go somewhere else. Come on. Why can't I stun him? Need to reload. There we go. Come on. Alright. Oh, I killed him. Okay. Now you stop right there. Yeah. If you're far enough away from me, you can't hurt me. Ow. Not far enough away. Wait a second. Reload. Come on, reload. Jonathan. There we go.
This man stunned me with his faith. His crucifix. This is not good news.
It definitely isn't. Did he not drop anything other than that lead rod? Glass vial. Great. I just wanted to quickly go past here and unlock that door. Nothing else. You don't have to stop me so forcefully. Camellia, how you doing?
Hello again, miss. You don't seem to need my medical attention for now.
That's good.
Very well. Goodbye then.
Fruitful conversation as always. Okay, who else do we have here? I still can't go in there. Who are you? Oh,
Good evening, Doctor.
Clayton.
Can I help you?
Clayton is
Do you need
fatigued.
assistance?
That would be nice of you, Doctor. Who knows what I may have caught during my investigation?
If you persist in investigating the most pox-ridden boroughs of London, you must accept the risks.
Thank you, sir.
Do I have any new questions for him?
Christina Popper claims she sells her body because she can't find any other work. Do you believe her?
Of course I do. Her story is exactly what I want my readers to understand. We live in an intolerant and divided nation.
Do you think things will ever change, Mr. Darby?
I believe the situation can only improve. And now that women can vote, I'm convinced things will change.
Goodbye,
Okay.
Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Still can't get through that door. Where exactly does that lead to? Nowhere, apparently. Who else requires medical attention?
Good evening, Christina. Do you need
She
any
does.
assistance?
I'm forgive my suspicion. I'm so used to liars with good manners. Thank you, sir.
Any new questions here? No.
Goodbye, miss.
There's something going on in this district. I don't know.
Good evening, Mr. Whit.
It's Father Whitaker, my son. So, are you still lost in your rational delusions?
Are you still lost in your irrational delusions? I mean, you're healthy. That's for sure.
I have heard.
Let me just check again who needs my medical attention. Harry, Benjamin, and Darius. That's Joe and that other guy. They don't need it. Is that Harry's house? Or, well, Joe's house with Harry inside it.
Good evening, Harry. May I come in?
Sure. Sure. Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
So, may I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered. What could be worse?
Yep.
Do you need any medical?
Yes, I do. I feel so tired. I don't know if it's the epidemic, but everything seems so hard.
You'll
can
feel
help
better
you with that.
this. But you need to get a grip, young man. Medication alone won't cure melancholia.
I'm not sure I'm happy with the idea of living long in a world like this. But I thank you for your concern, sir.
Your father and Mr. Lewis used to be good friends. What happened, Harry?
I was young then. I don't remember Mr. Lewis ever coming back again after my mother died. Or was it after my father started bullying him? I don't know.
But you are not responsible for your father's actions.
Am I not? Dad always says that he joined that gang for my safety. So if I wasn't born, people wouldn't be worrying about Colossus Joe.
Have you tried speaking to Mr. Lewis about it?
I don't go out often, but yes. And he scolded me and told me to leave him alone. I guess my father frightens him too much.
Okay. That, all right.
Goodbye, young man. Take care of yourself.
Is there only pain and suffering in this world?
Okay, who else have I got? Only got Darius left, but where is he? No, I don't want to put a marker there, I wanted to zoom. An unknown event happened. Alright. Oh, that's where he was, right. That's where... wait, what is that? Where am I? I'm in here. Okay. What is going on in here? There's a lot of blood going on in here, that's for sure. Someone's murdered a bunch of Prions and Prions. The question is why and who was it? Oh god, why did I take my gun out? No, not my gun, my machete. Oh, there's a new hideout here. That is unexpected. Lots of stuff for me to grab. I can refill and shotgun bullets. Great. I needed a pistol bullet. Okay. Gonna need to get rid of those if they are that close to our hideout. It's very, like, there's not a large area in here. It's very tight is the word I was looking for. Oops. Okay, wait. Nope. Lock off. Oh god. What am I doing? This is not a difficult fight at all. Nope, stop reloading. God damn it. Oh god, that was the worst fight so far. I really hate that shotgun. I forgot it only has 2 bullets. Anything else in here? Could really use some rats right now. Right. Why is there a loading screen now? What did I just enter? Nothing particularly interesting. Oh, it just exited, not entered. Any items here? No. Do I want to drop down there? Well, I kind of do. Oh, it's up there. How did I never notice that?
It's locked.
Where is that? Okay. Can I go that the other way? Of course we're gonna get another loading screen. I hope those don't respawn eventually. This just leads me back to where I came from. Wait, so it didn't actually go out that hideout, right? Like this door, I mean. Going out this way. Where does this lead me? On a balcony somewhere. Anyone around? No, there's more blood here. Nope. Ah, I didn't want to enter. I wanted to teleport over there. Yes, more load screens. Go on. There we go. It's Harry. Oh. There's Joe. So that's basically on their roof. Or on the balcony, whatever you want to call it. Oh, there's the rats.
I have this thirst for blood.
Who is that?
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Right, now let's go to the marker. Can you remove that? I don't know why that is there. Actually, first though, let me go left and unlock that door. Because that's a door I'm gonna need in the future. Is that the right way? Of course it is. Where am I going? It's this door, right? Yeah, nice. Alright, let's head towards the marker.
Cheap price, good quality. Come on, take a look, don't be afraid.
That was Darius's house. Does he have anything around here? No. It's just rats here. And some money. Let me quickly do something. Do I want to equip that again? How many bullets do I have? None. Well, that's great. There's no point in doing so. Where is Darius? That doesn't sound good. We can deal with that. Well, apparently we can't. Oh god, why? What am I doing? Go on. Second shot didn't even hit. That was terrible. Terrible plays. There's another one. You can teleport. What was that? The shotgun is absolutely terrible. It doesn't stun anyone. Oh god. Ow. What am I doing? No, come on! I hit him. Should have hit him at least. That thing is way too strong for me. I hate teleporting things. You've seen that in the fight in the morgue. I just can't deal with those. Alright. That was terrible. I need to equip something else other than that shotgun. Like, I just can't deal with it. Stun. Does any of them just... Blood absorption, stun. Actually, let me quickly look at a second at what I have here. Do I want to use the hacksaw? I don't really. What do I want? Do I want stun? I want blood absorption. Let's just go with that for now. Wait, by the way, what are those serums good for? That regenerates blood, that regenerates health. Alright. Okay. That is not good. Okay, that didn't work. Let me just quickly get out of your way. Nope, nope. Stop locking on. Let me just come back later. Okay, she doesn't want me to come back later. That's not nice of her. Ow. What? We're still half HP. What's going on? What? I had half an HP bar left. What the fuck? I can't remember what happens when I get defeated. We're gonna go back there later. That's for sure. What else do I want to do here? Find Benjamin and Darius. That's what I want to do. Who are you?
You look so
Oh, that's just
ill.
Clayton.
Would you like me to?
Where? That's Joe. That other guy. Lewis. Where is Benjamin? What is that, by the way? Oh, that's the entrance to Dorothy. I don't want to go here. That's completely the wrong way of where I want to go. I want to go somewhere around here. Stop. Here. This way. Let's go around that way. Just to get back into fighting better. He's only level 8. Why do I suck so much? That thing is so weak. Where am I even? I'm here, alright. That's why this didn't seem familiar at all. Wait, okay, can I get through here? I can. Alright. Whoa, 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 what is that? That thing teleports as well. I don't like things that teleport. Ow. Ah, no stamina. I am so bad right now. I need my pistol back. I don't think I'm doing well if I stay here right now. Oh, come on. Alright. Can't go in there. There's a box here. Wait, what was it? Was T for blood? No, T for health, G for blood. I can do this. There's a used hatchet. That's useless. Right now, at least. Any items in here? No. Okay. Forgot I haven't got the gun equipped. Teleporting against that wall isn't good. Okay, that was better. Not good, but better. Anything else in here? No. What was around there? I think I saw something around there, but okay, never mind. He saw me, didn't he? He did. Where is this? This way around, alright. Come here.
Burn it, boys!
Let's come in here. Okay, never mind. Alright, leave me alone. Just want to kill you, nothing personal.
I'll kill it! You leech! Kill it! End to you!
Stop it. Where are you?
I'll send you to hell!
I completely ran into that.
I hate leeches!
Leave me alone. Okay, did that as well. Anything that made that worth it in here? Where am I? Like, what is here? Some blood samples. Chest. I mean, I'll take some bullets, to be honest. But I wouldn't say that was worth it, just for those bullets. Anything in here? No. Don't even know if you can find stuff in there. Trash can. Some springs. Other than that, there's nothing much here. Oh, we're back here. Alright, this way is where I want to go. That being said, wait, the rats were down there. But I can fill up on serums to heal myself. Because I desperately need them. By the way, how is it looking in bullets? Yeah. Oops. Okay, apparently it was reloaded. I just wasted one. It's perfect. Fill up in serums. I'd like to take that hacksaw. And have it absorb blood points. That's what desperately what I need. What can I get rid of? What do I need actually? Get rid of that. Sure, that's fine for now. Wait, let me have a quick look at the pistol. What do I need? I need one more common trigger part to upgrade it again. The shotgun, I could, but I'd used common trigger parts, which is something I don't want to use. Surely there'll be more fatigued citizens, so I'm going to fill up on those. Fill up on this a bit. That. Alright. That is better. Now I can go back out and eat some... Wait. Before I do that, equip the hacksaw. Now I can go eat some rats. Where are the rats though? a rat here before, right? Oh, there is one.
I have this thirst for blood.
I don't know.
I can't believe
Now
I'm
all of them are
doing
here.
this.
Come on.
This is despicable.
Yeah, Jonathan, get used to it.
I have this thirst for blood. This is despicable.
He needs to finish his sentence before I can take the next rat.
I have this thirst
Alright.
for blood.
Okay. And no, not this way. This way? No. This way? Oh, this way. Yeah. Those guys were out here, right? Somewhere around here, I think. I just hope they still are there.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks did so deliberately.
I'd like to follow that. First of all, where are you? Oh, they're behind there. Those are those guys. Can't go through here. So where can I go? Have I been in here? I haven't, I think, but I mean, there isn't anything in here. Although that looked menacing. What's this place for? No? Nothing. Okay. So where are those tracks leading? They're headed that way. Wait, I just heard someone coughing. Can I go into any of these? Doesn't look like it. The only place I can go into is there, and there's no one in there. So continuing this way. How about here? No. There's more blood marks here. I kind of don't want to go there though. There's that thing. I'll fight it, come on. Can't be that hard. Apparently it isn't hard in the slightest. Yeah. Doesn't do anything to me. Nope, out of stamina. Out of stamina is never good. Almost there.
I'm sure Albert would like to know he's been accepted by the wet boot
Albert. Who's Albert? Apparently found a note that I'm gonna read now because I skipped over it. Wait, where is my notes? Here. Wet Boot Boy's note. Concerning the recruitment of new boys in Whitechapel, I think I found one. Albie. He's as stupid as a stool, but tough. I asked him to prove me he could get some drugs for the black market and delivered quickly and nicely. Next time we meet, I'll tell him he's accepted as a Wet Boot Boy and he must now meet the bosses to get his orders. Okay. I remember Albert, wasn't that the guy that got shot at? Albert, yeah, I think it was. Now if we could only find them, that would be great. Let's quickly get rid of these as well. Those are quite a lot of them. And I'm out of stamina. Okay. That's one down. Ow. Leave me alone. I remember now though, Hacksaw is best weapon for blood absorption. Ow. Leave me alone, leave me alone. I don't need my pistol anymore, except for long range damage. Because blood I can get through my weapon now. And that one is down as well. And no stamina again. God damn it. Ow. Yeah, come on, lower your defense and bite me, sure. Because why not? You know what? Just for fun. So I've used that skill one time. I didn't mean to do that, but sure. Where is this? Abandoned investment property. Alright. It's another person. Wait, let me quickly figure out where that is. So if someone's in danger, I can help them. Oh, apparently it's too late. Actually, it's not too late. Where are you? Okay, he's in there. He's safe. There we go.
Get away from me! Don't touch me with your disgusting hands!
Cadigan, everything's fine.
What happened? Who are you?
It's all right, sir. You're safe now.
Oh, a fellow Englishman. Thank you, sir. For a moment, I thought those bloody heathens had killed me.
What are you doing here? This place is not safe.
Yeah, it's a cesspool, but it's mine. I came to collect some overdue rent. But those who still live here have gone completely bonkers.
You're very lucky to be alive.
Yeah, filthy immigrants. Fucking savages, every one of them. And now with this bloody fever, they're just animals.
You can find safety of sorts in Whitechapel. If you're quick and cautious, you'll be able to avoid the savages.
How are you doing? You have a cold. I can't give can't give him a medical checkup.
You had better return to Whitechapel.
Safety isn't really an issue in Whitechapel, because you never are. Never have been. The old places fall into pieces. But thank you for the advice, sir.
Okay, I can't. Alright. Apparently I need to wait for him to get to safety until I can, you know, help
This is
him.
Braille. I need someone who can read this.
Cure for blindness. Alright, I need someone who can read Braille. I just thought Camellia could, but she's mute, not blind. Then again, she might still be able to. But she's not going to be able to tell me what it says. Which is remarkably unhealthy. Unhelpful, sorry. Where would this door lead? I'll check it out later. For now, I'll... Wait. Yeah, I can. Stop it. Ow, no stamina again. Leave me alone for a bit. There we go. There's another room here. Did I come in from that? Yeah, I think so. You have on him just some shillings, alright. Petition letter. Yeah, wrong button. No, it's the right button. Just need to navigate there myself, alright. Mr. Bates must stop. For months, for years maybe, Cadogan Bates has exploited us. Mr. Bates must stop. If we had more money or proper jobs, we would never rent any of his extortionate flats. Mr. Bates must stop. We all know what revolting solution he proposes to the women who can't pay the weekly rent. Mr. Bates must stop. Let's meet him together soon and demand for an immediate change. Alright. Not really the nice kind of person. I think I've checked everything in here. Alright, back that way. And apparently that door is
It's locked, all right.
What about on this floor? Came in here, right? Yep, that's where I came in. Oh, it's just rats. So let's go out the other way. Through here. Okay. Somewhere here now. Where is this? Oh, that was just that door. Fair enough. One more person we can heal. Alright, where do I go? This way. That's back. Actually, I want to go down here. So, which way leads there? Probably through here. Go down there. Where am I now? Alright. This way? Nope, the other way. Where are those people? Been here before. Just now. There is no one here. been here as well and there's no one there.
Human blood. Whoever left these marks
You've
did
been
so
telling me that,
deliberately.
Jonathan, but those marks don't lead anywhere. Except if that was just that Vincent and Toby fight, but I've done that already. No point for those marks to still be here then. That's the one thing I find a bit annoying in Vampyr, is that you can never really tell where people are. You always have to look all over the place for them. Oh god, no. Okay, it's just level 12. Can deal with that. Ow. Come here. Ow. You nice guy. Alright. Is there anything else down here that I've maybe missed? Old road, where am I heading? Does that still include Whitechapel? Am I gonna find Benjamin and the other guy? Oh god, they're back. They've respawned. But I've not been there before, so I don't really see why they would be there. When I went into Whitechapel, where did I go? Did I go here? I did, didn't I? But that's still not where they are. I go through here. Yeah, this is where I found them. There's Darius. Where am I right now? Just here. Okay, sure.
Good evening, Mr. Petrescu. What are you doing here?
I could ask you the exact same question, Mr. Doctor. Now leave me alone.
Tell me everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia is an angel.
Okay, I've heard those already.
I heard...
Have I heard that already? Okay.
I regret it too. I wish she'd continued working at the Pembroke Hospital. She was a good nurse.
So you put an end to the operation. Did you put an end to Dorothea as well?
You seem to have a lot on your chest, sir. What's wrong?
I heard you are a famous surgeon. Tell me, what did you do to Dorothea? She was so bright, so clever. Then you made her an empty shell.
I didn't use drugs or medical trickery, Mr. Petrescu. All I did was talk to Nurse Crane. I promise you.
But what happened to her then? After you left, she did not even recognize me. Then she got careless and sick, and I had to flee.
What do you plan to do now that Nurse Crane is gone?
I'm not sure. Strange men came to see me after Dorothea's death, with strange weapons and very odd stories.
What kind of stories?
Stories all Romanian children know. It was as if I was home again. Vampires, Mr. Doctor. Vampires.
You believe them? Aren't you too old to hold a weapon or listen to scary stories?
Yes, I am old and alone and will die soon, but if these stories are true, maybe I have found myself another cause.
Are you living on the streets, Mr. Petrescu?
And why not? Those who believe they'll be safe behind walls are blind.
What about your house?
My house is always open to any poor soul needing a roof. All my work here is lost now that Dorothea is gone, thanks to you.
Why are you so aggressive?
I remember the night you came here and convinced me to open my door to you, sir. I'd like to punch you right on your chops.
How do you feel?
Okay, take some medicine.
Do you need my help?
I would not even accept fresh water from you, Doctor. I don't need your help.
Yes, you do. Please, take this. You'll feel better.
I said I don't want anything. But I'll keep this for those who really need it.
Himself.
Goodbye, Mr.
Cordial can be the answer to all your problems. As long as you have the money.
Fine. Where are the other two? What is all that noise going on? It's you.
Good evening, Benjamin. Can I help you?
I'm afraid not, Mr. Reed.
Yep, it's true, because I don't have migraine medicine.
I have found a very interesting letter. Your son planned to prove his worth to the gang by stealing your medicine.
Oh, I see. So the little bugger thought he could use his dad to build a reputation.
The gang's recruiter was dead when I found him. Perhaps you should take better care of your son.
I love my Albert, sir. Believe me. It's just... well, I'm an arsehole, I suppose. Anyway, thanks for the letter. This is for your trouble.
Great, I got some Swanborough cordial.
What is it, Benjamin? It was the war, wasn't it? Your nerves are shot, aren't they? I need some answers, Private. From one soldier to another.
The doctors called me a liar. A coward. Put me in a straitjacket, locked me up. Finally, they sent me back to the front lines with a handful of tablets.
It's a pity that doctors still practice such barbaric methods. It's a dishonor to our profession.
Now only the pills stop me thinking about this shit. To not hear the explosions. I'm even scared of the dark these days.
A gun, alcohol, and a bad temper make a terrible cocktail, sir. Goodbye for now.
Alright, so where's the other boy? Not in there. I'm not going there now. Am I seriously not going to be able to find this guy? Not here.
If I could get some work.
When science
There he
fails
is.
you, this elixir
Good evening,
will give
Benjamin.
you faith
Can I help you?
I'm afraid not.
Oh, no, that's just the guy.
A gun?
That's the guy I just spoke to.
Cordial can be the answer to all your
By the way, what does that Swanborough cordial even do?
problems.
Not a whole lot.
As long as you have them. Good evening, my dear colleague.
Loretta, your miraculous formula wouldn't even cure a common cold, and you know it. effect?
The Swamburer's cordial secret ingredient is hope, Doctor. And it's something people around here really need.
A placebo effect is real and has benefit. But in your case, you could be murdering your customers who may die because they are not receiving the necessary medical attention.
Medical attention? In Whitechapel? Trust me, my cordial is the best option they have, since it is the only one.
Well, as it is a placebo of sorts, perhaps it may have some positive effect.
See? You have to admit I'm doing some good. The Swamburer family is not poisoning anybody, Doctor.
Goodbye, man.
There we go. Down here.
How are you, boy?
I'm not your boy, all right? Now piss off.
Nice as always. I can't even talk to him about anything, and he's healthy as well.
Goodbye, young man.
Why am I even looking for him? Benjamin is the sick one, not Albert. I don't know where Mason is. So I think I'm done now with that. So we can finally go back. There's no point in putting that there. Finally go back to the hospital. Turn left down here. Then, when I get the chance, turn right. Down that way. And now just straight. And I'll be able to find myself back at the hospital. After quite some time. Anything down here? It's just water, right? Now where is Lady Ashbury? Still in here, okay.
I would
That's
ask
why I
you
don't
to
like her.
avert your eyes, sir. Or did you not know it was rude to stare?
I knew it.
Speak up, Dr. Reed. I like a man who speaks his mind.
What prevails in the end, I wonder? The desire for blood, or to be of service to man?
Spare me your sarcasm, Jonathan. You are but newly born in this world.
So in the end, the accusation was true, wasn't it?
The situation is somewhat awkward nonetheless. I have not been observed sustaining myself for many decades. I have to say I'm a trifle embarrassed.
Anyway, I have concluded my inquiries concerning your blackmailer.
I see. Please excuse my agitated state. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't let anyone see me in this condition.
The case is closed, your ladyship. The person who took advantage of you has, shall we say, seen the error of her ways.
So who was it?
My lady, the blackmailer was dealt with using the utmost discretion. The culprit's identity is of no relevance.
Thank you, Jonathan. That is exactly what I needed from you. You have proven your loyalty, so, as a friend, please accept this small token of my appreciation.
Thank you, my lady.
If you have an inclination to learn more about vampires or your current situation, I will be glad to aid you in your quest for knowledge.
Why does Dr. Swansea allow you to feed on the patients of the hospital?
Dr. Swansea is a good and compassionate man. He is trying to find a solution for our hunger. Until that happens, he is clever enough to understand that I only feed upon the dying.
And no one suspected you of the murders.
As you well know, suspicion has recently fallen on me of killing for pleasure. But you have my word, Jonathan. I take no pleasure in taking a life.
What do you know about this Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole?
The Brotherhood is well known amongst London vampire society. As long as our kind is discreet, and as long as they do not interfere, we have come to a mutual understanding.
I know this is beyond the pale, but may I inquire your age?
Really? And I thought you were gentlemen. If you must know, I'm 27. I've been 27 for a long time now, and 27 I shall remain.
Very well, but I believe there is more to this than you are saying.
A lady has to have some secrets.
And who bestowed upon you this eternal youth?
My maker. He left this isle a long time ago.
Why did you save me in the canning factory?
I could hardly stand by and watch such a promising young blood as yourself be torn to shreds by some gutter scowl.
William Bishop wasn't the vampire that created me then.
Obviously, Jonathan.
No, Jonathan. Whatever their strength and demeanor, Skulls are the progeny of careless vampires. It cannot be the other way round.
What type of vampire is a Skull?
Not a true vampire. The deformed offspring of lesser vampires. It is a shame these creatures run wild, slaves to their baser instincts.
I've been away from London and England for 3 years. This isn't the city I remember.
Things have gone from bad to worse here, Jonathan. I've lived in this city for a long time, and I've never seen it like this.
The Spanish flu has hit London that bad.
Yes, but it's not just that. I've heard things. Things I've not heard for a very, very long time. There are whispers in the shadows. Something far worse than the Spanish flu is here in the city.
What is it you fear?
Fear has long since flown this form. But there is something malevolent circling us. I feel fear is merely waiting in the wings.
When I awoke, changed, I was chased and attacked by vampire hunters. Prepared and well-trained.
Though I can't be certain, more than likely it was the once glorious Guard of Priwen.
Once glorious, but still dangerous.
They have seen better days, but all fanatics are dangerous. You would be wise to stay clear. They are sworn to destroy our kind.
You make them sound like some sort of cult.
More a society, and like all the best ones, a secret society. I thought them almost gone, but it seemed they have been recruiting.
Are there many vampires here in London?
Immortals are of a rare breed, and we often tend to hide. But you may occasionally meet some of us at night.
Do you know any of them? Have you an idea of the identity of the vampire who attacked me?
You mean your maker? No, Jonathan, I have no clue. But I fear he or she is as careless as cruel. To let you discover your new condition by yourself.
What do you mean?
Every now and then, you may discover an immortal in the deep of the night. But we are a rare and reclusive breed. Our progeny is almost never accidental.
Will they all be as affable as you, my lady?
I do not see why not. But remember, even the shark smiles before he bites.
That sounds like a lesson from experience.
Vampire politics are as intricate and sometimes tedious as a game of chess in a gentleman's club. I've learned from experience it is best to decline to play.
I've been hearing a voice talking in my head. Is this some kind of insanity? It feels like the voice of the vampire that created me.
Hush. Tell no one this. It would be unwise to talk of such things amongst British immortals. Speak no more of your maker.
How could this cause offense?
Only the powerful immortals can mentally call to their progeny. No vampire or hunter will sleep easy, knowing that an unidentified elder is stalking the streets of London.
Excuse my forwardness, but... are you my maker?
Me? Goodness, no. Only a foolish immortal would create a progeny without taking precaution, and I'm no fool.
A vampire? Is that what I am? What we are?
Such a crude word, defined by penny dreadfuls and drunken hacks. No. You are now an Ekon, and that you shall remain.
So we are Ekons. How can I identify us amongst other vampires?
How to put it? All Ekon are vampires. But all vampires are not Ekon. We are but a branch of the immortal tree.
Are you an Ekon too?
Yes, I am. We are the closest thing to what man refers to as vampires. Forget what you think you know about us.
I don't understand. Why was I created and then left for dead?
That is a question only the one who made you can answer. It's not normal practice. I doubt even if you find him, he will answer you, considering how cruelly he treated you.
So me being a vampire could have been a mistake.
I very much doubt it, Jonathan. Contrary to the legends, it is not as simple to make another vampire by just biting someone.
I'd like to avoid creating another vampire by mistake anyway. Tell me, how is it done?
The process is dangerous. It could even kill your potential progeny. If you did decide to sire an offspring, they must drink of your blood, Jonathan.
Okay.
I bid you farewell. For now, my lady. I must quickly analyze the blood I took from Nurse Crane's patient.
I think the quickest way up the hospital is this way. Light stamina serum. Alright. What do I need more of this? I need more blast rounds, that's for sure. Can't I do that quicker?
Razvan Vasily was infected by Spanish flu, but also has the highly unstable blood of the Skulls. Is the London vampire epidemic transmitted through the flu? I should talk to Dr. Swansea about it.
Alright, but we're not going to do that now. I don't even have 1,000 experience. That is still locked. That requires level 12. Increasing stamina is always good. And 375. Is that enough? No. Don't see any of them being particularly useful to me right now, so I'll save the rest of my points. Major district events. Every night, the consequences of your actions may improve or degrade the district's health status. It can also be degraded due to diseases spreading among citizens. Yeah, the more lives you take, the unhealthier district becomes. We've read all of that before. It actually went up to healthy, even though I think some people became fatigued. Anemia. Yeah, you have to go around and do some fatigue removal. Your actions have impacted the borough's economy. Alright. Well, went up. That's good. Neuralgia. It can't cure that yet, I don't think. Can cure Whitaker's fatigue. Yep, more fatigue. Everyone's fatigued. I don't even know Mason. But it's back into serious, that's good. And the docks are still stable. Like there's no problem in the docks. Got a mesmerize level of 2. Okay. But that's it for now.